Yo, what's going on, Knicks Nation? It's your boy, come to you with a brand new video. Before we get into the video, hit that sub button, like the video, and comment down below your thoughts on this video. But before we get into the video, hit that sub button, man. We're close to 700 subscribers, and I know you guys got my back. But without further ado, let's get into the video. So today we're talking about Kai Sotto, one of the most interesting prospects that the Knicks Twitter has been going a frenzy for. So Knicks Twitter has been high on this guy, Kai Sotto, for a long time. Ever since the news came out a couple of weeks ago, so it's not very much of a long time, but it's still a long time in the, Twitter and spaces and stuff like that. But yeah, guys, so Kai Sotto is a Philippine-born descent player, and he's trying to be the first Filipino to make it to the NBA. And now I gotta give him props because I want to be the first to do something as well. So if he can do it, all glory to God for him. But yeah, let's talk about Kai Sotto as a prospect. So there's a lot of appeal for Kai Sotto, and there's a lot of discourse with him as well. He's a 7'2", center that can shoot the ball with a 7'5" wingspan that can shoot the ball. But he's not the most gifted player as well. He's slow laterally, he gives up on defense, and he struggles to stay in front of quicker and faster guard. But then he also gets babied by bigger players because he's not strong like how you want a 7'2" center to be. So yeah, let's talk about his stats. He played about 15 minutes a game for the Adeline 36ers in the NBL, which is the league that LaMelo Ball came from, Josh Giddey came from. So it's pretty decent competition in that league. But he played 15 minutes a game, and in those 15 minutes he put up 7.5 points and 4.5 rebounds a game with 0.8 blocks a game. So let's just round it up to 1 block per game. But now if he plays 36 minutes a game, those numbers go up to 18 points, 10.5 rebounds, and 2 blocks a game. And now from the three, he only took 0.6 attempts a game. So that's that's like 1-3 maybe every 2-3 games. So he only made 0.2. So what is that? He shot 33% from the 3-point line. So when they say that he can shoot, it makes me question. He's not really taking many attempts, but then he's also not making that many attempts either. So, what's really going on? Why is he labeled as a shooting center when he doesn't shoot the ball? So there's a lot of questions, Kai Sotto, but I think there's a lot of upsides. So if you put him in the G League, you let him work on his body, you give him 2 to 3 years. He's only 20 years old, so there's still a lot of time for him to grow into his body and become a better player. He's still younger than Obi Toppin, still younger than Jericho Sims, Mitchell Robinson. So he would be the youngest player we would draft. He would be the youngest player on this team, which is crazy to think about. So if you let him work on his game for 2 to 3 years in the G League, build muscle, bring him up slowly, give him slowly minutes in the NBA, and his shot continues to get better, I think there's a lot of upsides to Kai Sotto, and I think we can make good use out of him. He could become a very good prospect. But at pick 42, you're not really asking for much, If he hits, he hits. It's second round, and not many second round picks usually hit like that. We got lucky in the last couple of years where we got a Miles McBride, we got a Rokas Jokic, we got a Jericho Sims, Mitchell Robinson. It's very unlikely that second round picks pan out as much. There's some cases like a Herb Jones that go undrafted or a Fred VanVleet that goes undrafted. You got Herb Jones in the second round. There's a lot of second round talent that could end up being good. But those are usually players that played 4 years, or those are players with big question marks around them. So Kai Sotto has a big question mark around his game. He's, not the quickest, agile center, not the biggest, strongest. So he does have an uphill battle to climb. But if he does have that mindset to get better and work, and the mindset and the motor to keep grinding and get better and better, I think he could be a decent player, a decent backup to a maybe starting center, rotational center. But yeah, guys, let me know. Do you guys like Kai Sotto? How do you guys feel about him being the first Filipino player possibly making the NBA? Are you guys, with him for pick 42, or you guys want to go with somebody else, like a point guard that I'm going to make a video on in the future? I'm going to say his last name is Williams, but that's all I'm going to give you. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, YouTube.